Dogs have been eating raw food since the beginning of time, and whilst our domesticated canine looks a little bit different to their ancestors, on the inside they're still exactly the same. Chris, why do you think that raw food is more biologically appropriate for our dogs?
Well, it's the evolutionary diet for the dogs, and nature always gets it right. So this is what they eat out in the wild. They'll catch some prey and they'll eat pretty well the whole carcass, really, if it's a small animal. So they're getting a really good source of muscle meat and bones, offals, and some of the digestive tract as well. And they really thrive on it.
And it's not just meat, is it? It's about getting the nutritional balance right as well.
Oh, absolutely. You know, and again, these animals are telling us what they need to complement and make their diet as complete as possible. So normally the offal is the first one that we go, like the livers and the kidneys, because they're really quite strong or high in nutrient levels. And then some of the muscle meat, some of the bone, and some of the digestive tract. Because some of that digestive tract has the pre-fermented vegetables as well. So what that little animal had been eating, it's digesting, and those probiotics are going to work, and then the dog gets to consume that as well. So it really balances out the meal for them.
And so how do you do it here?
Well, let's go and have a look.
Okay, I've got to feel like this is going to be cold, isn't it?
No, it'll be fine.
I'm not sure about that. Wow, so this is where it all happens. Look at all these ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll follow our formulation. We'll do 800 kilo batches really at each time. It all goes in here. From here, it's into our mincer there that can process the 800 kilos. We'll grind it through our first plate over the other side over there, and then we'll bring it back around and we'll re-grind it again.
Yeah, right. This is so fresh. And look, even if you're not a meat eater yourself, dogs are.
Carnivores.
They are indeed. But also, you've got some great healthy wheatgrass and carrots in here as well.
The majority of the formulation obviously is meat, and then we've got crushed bone in there as well. And then the offal content, the livers and kidneys and hearts, which are really so nutritious for the carnivores. That's pretty well where all the secret ingredients are.
Yes.
But again, that's a really good selection of proteins for the dogs and the cats. And then we've got the vegetable and fruit content in there as well. So something like the wheatgrass we've got there, really super full of antioxidants and enzymes, active enzymes, phytonutrients. You've got carrots in there as well. We use a lot of pulp. We work with a local business as well that does fresh juices for human grade, and then we'll get that pulp. So it's already been pre-pulped, which helps the digestion for the dogs and cats as well. And then you've got crushed eggs in there. And all the other little goodies that we put in there.
So what kind of meat have we got in this lot?
Well, we've got a little bit of a selection here of beef and lamb.
Yes.
But you can see there we've got some beef pluck there, which is the heart and the livers. And we're also including the throat as well, because that's full of glucosamine, chondroitin. All right. So that's really good for the joints for the animals as well. And yeah, even some fat in that. I mean, again, that's another natural source. It's an energy source and a digestible energy source, as opposed to a carb or grains that are coming out of the processed diet. So the whole thing, it just complements each other with all the selection of ingredients we've got there to really make it as complete and as natural as possible. Because essentially we're just trying to mimic a wild dog's diet.
Wow, very nutritious and also very cold in here.
It is cold in here, but look, I've got a surprise for you. It's going to get colder.
Oh, no. Oh, it is cold.
It is
so
freezing.
I'm guessing you're going to tell me why we're in here, Chris?
Yeah, well, this is where our finished product actually gets, we wait for about 72 hours to freeze our product down. We don't use preservatives or fillers or colourings or anything like that in our product, so our only means of preservation is freezing. We can't really put it in a chilled state or sell it in a chilled state because of the ingredients. We have quite a diverse range of ingredients in our product, including something like vegetables and fruit, and they naturally ferment under a chilled environment. So straight in the freezer to pull them down and freeze them.
Oh, good. And you don't put any preservatives in, so obviously it needs to be frozen snap fresh?
Yeah, absolutely. We lock in all the nutrients. So there's no degradation of the product or anything like that.
Oh, fantastic. That is awesome, but I want to get out of here because I'm about to get frostbite. Let's go. That was freezing. Oh, if you'd like to find out more about feeding your dog a raw food diet, visit the Big Dog website. Thanks, Chris. I think I've got frostbite.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.